Makefile is nothing but one script format. But suppose if you see in Python or any shell script, like if you want to run any code, we are using some, anyway we are using GCC means CC, that command in Linux. In that same manner, Makefile is make easy to the developer. For suppose in which scenario we are using this one, I will tell. For suppose there are multiple source files are there, like 1.c, like 2.c, 3.c, and so on. Okay. For suppose this is the first time you implemented all the source files, but meantime someone ask you, like they modified the requirement, means you have to modify the 2.c file. If it is single file, how we are compile the code? Simply we are using gcc file name file.c. By using this command, we can compile our code. Okay. Any doubt? Anyone having a doubt? What is GCC and this? I think all know. Means you all are from vector only, na? GCC means this is like to compile the code. We are using this command in Linux environment. If it is online GDB or code blocks, whatever it is, then simply we are using GUI. GUI means graphical user interface. Just by click on run button, it will compile the code. Means in this scenario, we have the only single file. Single file compilation, we are using this one. But as Nandini said, there are 1000 files are there like this. If you modify, for suppose if you want to compile all the files, if there is no makefile concept, at that time what we have to do, gcc 1.c, 2.c, 3.c, like this you have to give the all the files. What are the all the source files you have in that project, you have to compile all the source files. As Nani said, if it is 1000 file means you have to enter 1000 file source files name. This is simply 1.c. This is name is simple one. But in real time we are using different file names. By seeing the file name, it tells like what it will exactly. Means it is not a single character, like this is only 3 characters I am entered. But if it is in real time, we are using multiple characters are there. For suppose temperature reduction function is there, temperature reduction.c. Like that you have to give the full function name. That is difficult to give the function, all the function names by compile time. That's why we go for the concept Makefile to make developer easier compilation. Up to now clear? Any doubt? Anyone? Clear na? Now we go for the Makefile. What contains Makefile contains exactly. I will share. I will open. Yeah. Now I am creating one directory. May I know the command to create directory? mkdir. Next, file name, directory name. Okay, I am giving mk or else make d. Okay, this is a directory I am creating. How can I see the directory name? Is it created or not? cd means ls. ls means list. See what we give? Make d. This is a directory we created. Now I am entering into that directory. How can I go into that directory? cd make d. How to clear the screen? All the content, how to clear? CLR or any shortcut keys? Control plus L. Okay, Control L or simply command CLR. Now we are here in directory. Okay, we will create one source file like vi add.c addition file I am creating. Before this, we have to create a main vi main.c. Okay. Simple program I'm telling how to use Makefile. After this, I will suggest you one program wise like uh, student data collection like that by using structure, or else if you people are in beginner level, like if you are complete up to function level, I will also suggest one function related programs by using this Makefile. Okay, don't worry. Now present I am demonstrating a simple one. Into main. Um, but suppose I am creating one cat choice. For this, as of now, I am initializing with a null character. Okay, simply printf. No, not this. Every time you have to ask, enter the choice. Guys, you people know na control for statements, all these. While one, I am creating one source file like printf. Enter the choice. Okay, one for add, two for delete, simply del, and three for multiplication. Okay guys, present I am taking this type of addition, multiplication and division. Sorry, add, delete. Okay, not delete. Okay, I am going for DS. Add, subtract, subtract and multiplication. Okay. I am using switch case. Is it correct? Anyone? I am writing like this. Any error or any bug in this? Guys, speak out. Is there any error? No, sure. Okay, is it mandatory? Okay. Okay, how to clear that buffer? Yeah. Anyone know that F purge concept means what? That is great. F purge means simply we have to tell if it is in while loop, na? While loop means it already stored in the buffer. input buffer. If the input buffer we are not cleared, at the time compiler don't know, but it will take by default what is exactly previously there. That's why here we have to clear the buffer. Simply you have to give in that scenario of character only. If it is integer type, there is no need to clear the buffer. Okay, because if it character means it treat the character enter, new line also treat as a character. That's why if we are dealing with the character variables, at the time you have to give the uh, take care of the buffer. Got the point? Who said the f purge and this space? Nandini, you only, no? Divya, huh? Now if it is, but still I didn't get the answer. Is there any error? All clear? See here I am using character, na? I have to pass the value as character only, not integer value. Got the point? If I am using integer means it will treat as integer, but here I am giving the choice as a character. That's why now here including this header file, we have to add use a different header file also. Hash include my header dot h. Okay, any doubt? What contain my header dot h? After this, simply we have to terminate. Or else exit scenario also we have to give 3 per month. Then 4 to exit. If we choose to 4, simply is it fine? Any error in that? Okay, now I am saying the code. Now main.c we created. Now add multiple division. Simply here we have to give what is our function name, header file name, my header header. Okay, my header dot h. Header file contains what? Declarations. What we are using? Add and then subtraction, then after multiplication. In main we didn't collect with anything, simply we're calling, na? That's why here I am giving return type as void. Okay, if you are collecting in main, then at that time we have to give the return type as int or char, whatever it may be. Here we have to tell simply we are calling with nothing, na? That's why I am not giving any arguments, actual arguments. Actual arguments are formal arguments in function declaration. Anyone? What we called? Hmm. In definition we call formal arguments. Okay, simply these two types function declarations are available. Is it fine for the header file? Anyone having a doubt? Okay, simply I am declaring these function declarations in my header file. Now I am creating main files, source files, add.c. Return type is what? Void only, na? add. Simply I am printing here printf addition or sum. Okay, addition value, add value. For suppose here I am giving the runtime only 2 plus 4. Okay, this is my simple program. Don't think like okay nothing is there, not like that. We'll see what Makefile, what is the beauty of Makefile. Then after sub.c. Okay, before going that, simply copy the content of add.c to save. Okay, okay, this is my file content. Simply I'm copy this. Okay, this is the file name. I think if people know how to copy the content in Linux. Subtraction. Here I am doing minus. Then we have the multiplication also, na? Okay. Guys, if you have any doubt, simply raise your voice and ask. Okay. Now what happened? But suppose this is like our project. For example, in that present who Divya worked on sub.c module, Nandini worked on add.c, Sumit worked on mul.c. Okay. After completion, whoever the integration team is there, they will integrate all the modules. They will compile the code. It will working fine or not. Now this is the different source file creation completed. Now we have to compile all the files. For that we have to create a make file. Simply we have to create make vi make file. Make file simply make file. May I know what contains the make file? Anyone? I think others. Do you know this make file contains what? There is indentation also important in like Python. What are the indentation we are following? Na? Like this in Makefile, as I said, na Python script file. Mostly we are using Python for the scripting scenarios. Like that, make is like the same script type. Here also we have to take care about the indentation. First, we have to give the target name which you want to give. For that, first we have to give the target. Then after what we have, what are our main files? Main is one main file we have, object main.o. Then after add.o, objects file. First we are giving the to generate a target. What are the dependent files? May I know for the .exe file, what are the dependent files? Anyone? Guys, then after enter give, you have to give the tab space. Now here we are giving the command to compile that dependent file. Guys, what happened? To get the .exe file, what is the dependent file? Come again. Object file. Along with only simple object file is fine. library files also important, na? Who will add these library files? Linker only, na? Before getting the .exe file. Then after this is C, this target is there, na? To generate target, these are the dependent files, object files. Okay. To get the object files, we have to run the command. Means this script will run backend these commands. cc main.o, it will compile all the files. Then after you have to give the each file compilation command. For that, main.o, this is the our target file. To generate this, we have to give the dependent file name. Main.c is the dependent file. Then after, what is the command to run this? Simply you have to give command c main.c. Okay, with this command to get main.o, dependent file is main.c. To run main.c, this is the command we are using. Then after, like this, same we have to give all the files. Simply I am copying. Main add, then after we have simply add 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 or 3 4 files. Simply here mul.c, then after here also mul, here sub. No worry if the sequence not in the same manner, if it is different also no problem. Sub, then after we have add.c, add.o. Okay, it's completed. After this I am saving the content. Up to now clear, na? Now as of now, Sumit, do you have any doubt? Sumit, you raise your hand. Ha. In Makefile, wait, I will tell. This is a target, na? Means we are giving cc dot slash a dot out. Our target name as we are giving as dot slash a dot out in that scenario. But here I am giving a dot out dot slash a dot out name as target. Okay. To get this, these are the dependent files. Then after, to get these out object files, I have to run this command cc main.o. Anyway, to get object file, this is the commands only, na? To run, to compile the file. These are the dependent files. Wait, here changing dot o, not dot c. Okay. Then after, we have to give the target. Ha. It will generate object file. It will create the target by running this command. Anyway, we are using the cc file name, then target name -o. In that linker stage, we are giving the same like this command. It will work. Then after, to get before to run this main object file, who will give the object file main.o? To get main.o, we have to run main.c, na? That's why here we have to give to get main.o. This is the command. This is the dependent file, means main.c. To get main.o, obviously main.c is the dependent file. This is the command. Okay, see the color change means the indentation may goes wrong. See, by giving proper indentation, it will give the color changing. Yeah, Nandini, tell me. Yes, yes. Where here you are asking? No. First line, na? See, here what happened? Makefile means we have to run one time. No need to run all the files multiple time. That's why our main agenda is to create one target, that is dot slash a dot out. As of now, what we are practicing without makefile. Got the point? To get this target, what are the dependent files in your project? What are the source files you are using? We are using main.c, add.c, sub.c, mul.c. These are the dependent files. Okay, okay. As you said, here also we have to give the object file only, O file. Dot .o, here also dot .o. To create target, these are the dependent files. To get these dependent files, which command? We have to run the command na backend. That's why here we have to give the commands like this. To run, to compile those files, cc main.o, add.o, sub.o, mul.o. These are the dependence files to get target. That's why I'm compiling these source files. After this, I want to generate which file? Target only. That's why I'm giving the here target name. -o target. Output file name as a target. It will generate executable file, target file as the name as target. Nandan, is it clear? Yeah. Then after simply here, if you want to give the comment also by using hash symbol. In Python also we are using hash for the commenting. In C we are using double slash or multiple line for forward star we are using. After this I am saving this file. After saving this, simply you have to give command as make only. Night. What the file name or make file? Na? No, we have to give the make. See, it shows after creation of the make file, after whatever the dependent files we have, after that simply you have to run make command. This is the command you have to remember. You have to give make. Then after it will shows backend, it will run all the files, but it throws what error? In main.c it have some error. In where in case 2 sub it ended with a colon, not with a semicolon. It shows na which file have the error. Simply you have to open, no need to open all the files. Simply you have to open vi main.c. May I know how to get the line numbers? Anyone? Sumit, Nandini, Divya, others. How to get line numbers in this engine frame? Simply you have to go to escape colon, give set number. With this command, simply enter. It will display the numbers. In console, you got the line number on which line you have the error. But simply if you open that file, it don't shows the line numbers. To see this line numbers, simply use this one. After getting the line numbers, now you want to go to that line number, simply which is 13 line number. Simply click, now my cursor where? On 13 line number. Now click on insert, simply solve the error. After this, simply colon, yes. Clear na how to see the line numbers and how to go to that line number. Simply here it is simply 13, but suppose there is multiple lines, means 1000 lines are there. If you want to go to 900 lines number, it is difficult no, to scroll down, enter here. That's why we have to use that concept, go to line number. Okay, now again you have to run the make. See what it shows. in cc main.c add in printf implicit declaration of printf. Printf contains what? It again need which dependent file? So it shows hash include stdio.h. That's why we have to include that header file also in that source file. Got the point why we got this warning? Any doubt? That's why we have to open that main files. Add.c. Simply here you have to include. Here no need na my header.h. In that contain only the declarations. Hash into ratio.h. Then after, guys, have people observed why I am doing like this? If you are forgetting about the header dependent file in that source file, it shows the warning. Then after sub.c. See, here you are using the function calling. Okay. If there is no definition, if you are not including that header file, this file how will know in which header file it go? Means anyway while compilation in pre-process stage, it will add all the dependent files. Means in printf, we are using printf function means it need its declaration. Na? That's why we have to give the header file where it available. Okay. Now again I am done the Makefile. See, now without error simply we got the compilation completed. CC these all are completed. Now how to get the output? What is our target name? Simply target. Previously what we are doing, simply cc dot slash a dot out dot slash a dot out. With this you can get. But here what we have the target name as target. Simply you have to give simply target. Okay, see what are the files it generated. See target file also generated. But if you are giving simply cc, na, it will generate a dot out. To run this file, simply you have to run dot target. See, enter your choice. It's waiting for the user choice. Case 1. Addition value is 6. If I am selecting 2, subtraction value is -2. If I am selecting 3, multiplication is 8. Guys, any doubt? Up to now. Now I am exiting from the, I am terminating this. Simply I am using 4. It's terminated. Okay. Now this is like how to create Makefile, how to run Makefile. After this we see what is the use of this. Now at this time simply I am going for the mul.c. Now I want to change in runtime, not compile time. That's why here I am taking input from the user. Int a comma b. A is equals to 0 comma b is equals to 0. One more thing guys, while you practicing na, while declaration simply initialize with 0 value irrespective of simply declaration a and semicolon. While declaration initializing with 0 value, if it is character initializing with null character, if it is pointer initializing with null. This is actually good practicing. Okay, I think you people got the logic why I am saying this one. If we are not initializing this, na, means if we are using that variable, it may take leads to the garbage value. That's why I am suggesting whenever you are declaring that variable, simply initializing with the least value. by default value. If it is variable, integer variable, initialize with a null. Sorry, 0. If it is character, initialize with null character. Then after you have to ask the user printf enter a and b values. Enters of a comma enters of b. Okay, after this reading, simply you have to do a into b. Guys, any problem? Is it fine code or any error, any bug in this? Anyone? Where this one? Scanning, na? Scanning means after reading you have to store where. We have to tell the compiler you have to store first whatever I have entered first variable that should be stored in address of A. Then next whatever the value is there that should be stored in address of B. That's why we are giving address. Now I'm not compile all the files. Simply I'm run the make file. See, I'm giving the wrong mkae make. Now it's compiled. See here. Now previously it compiled all the files cc added c sub mul. After that it will run this. See, this is after before main.o i.o these all in top, but add.c sub.c and below that this statement na in make file. I think you people got why I'm writing target top. After this, see, now after this I edited only mul.c only. That's why after run make file it will run only mul.c only. It not run all the files main.o and c sub. Got the point, people? Now, huh, yes, whatever you modified, which file you modified, that only compiled. As of now, I change only mul.c only. If you change two files, it will shows like what are the files modified. Means those files only compiled. If you have that error in any file, if you compile two files, but in mul.c you have the error, like previously we are given the syntax error, na? If you have the syntax error, it shows the error. It won't generate the target. See, if I'm open ls, it generate target. But if you have that, no, it won't generate target file. It previous only it will have. Now simply you have to give the target. See here, now I am given us 1 means addition only. 4 plus 2 gives 6. Now I am doing 3. See here, now it's waiting for the input.